My journey began in the campus of another university back in Bangladesh, in Chittagong University. And Bangladesh is full of problems, as you can imagine. And when I went back after finishing my PhD here, it was extreme kind of problems in the country. And I felt that I'm a lucky person that I'm from Bangladesh. I was born in Bangladesh. It has so many problems. If you lift a finger, you can touch hundreds of problems right around you. And that's exciting for a young person to look at those problems and see what I can do about it. There are so many of them, I can do something about it. And I wonder, if I was born in a country where there's no problem, what would have happened to me? Every time I think about it, I feel I'll be bored to death. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. There's no problem. So this is how I reacted to it. And I didn't wait for any prepackaged solutions. I always try to do in my own way. I look at the problem, I try to figure out the solution on my own, in my own way. I didn't wait for anybody else to help me. When I saw the problem in the village about the loan sharking, it's a kind of age-old problem everywhere in the region, everywhere in the world. But nobody seemed to do anything about it. And I see face to face in a village next door to the university campus. Suddenly occurred to me, I can do something about it. Why don't I lend money myself? If I lend money, they don't have to go, people don't have to go to loan sharks. Then the problem is solved. What's the big deal? So I started lending money out of my own pocket. There's a very tiny amount of money needed. And I saw how eagerly they were coming to me to borrow that money so that they don't have to go to loan shark. And that was the beginning of something which I never dreamt of would happen. Creating something called microcredit. And it started lending money, it just expanded, created a bank out of it. It started in 1976. We converted it into a bank, formal bank in 1983. And it became a nationwide bank. And the thing that we do became known as microcredit, microfinance. And every other country wanted to imitate that, follow that. Today in Bangladesh, the Grameen Bank, the bank that I created, has over 8.5 million borrowers, mostly women. 97% of them are women, destitute women who joined Grameen Bank. Not only they borrow money from Grameen Bank, they own the bank itself. They sit in the board of the bank, they decide the policies of the bank. So it's a very strange bank in that way. It's a bank owned by poor women. It's a bank which is run by poor women as a policymakers. And we have been, let me take it off. It's trying to blow away. It's a bank which is at the service of the poor women everywhere. The basic principle that we put right away, people should not come to bank, bank should go to people. Still, wherever the microcredit programs are done, it's the same principle. They don't have to come to the program. The people go and serve them at their doorstep. So all these 8.5 million borrowers in all the villages of Bangladesh, which is 80,000 villages in Bangladesh, we meet them every week, serve them at their doorstep. And people think lending tiny little money is what is microcredit. That's not true. The whole microcredit is challenging the existing banking system. We are almost opposite of the conventional banking. People tell me, how did you decide the rules and policies of the bank? How do you design all those things, all the intricate details? I say it's very simple. Whenever we needed a policy and we did a rule, we just look at the conventional bank, how they do it. Then we do the other way. We do the opposite. They go to the rich, we go to the poor. They go to men, we go to women. They go to the city center, we go to remote villages. Even today, after 40 years of our work, still there's not a single branch of Grameen Bank. Grameen Bank has 2,600 branches in the country of Bangladesh. Not a single branch is located in any city, any town, any township in the country. It's all in the village. So we reversed that. Conventional banks ask for collateral. We dismissed that thing. We said it's a wall which separates people, poor people, from the banking system. We just do business on the basis of trust. Since there is no collateral, there is no document, there is no legal document between the lender and the borrower. Since there is no legal document, there's no lawyer in our bank. It's the only bank in the world which is lawyer-free. You can walk in anytime and ask for a loan, provided you are a poor person. Only thing you have to substantiate very satisfactorily that you are extremely poor. Again, this is the reverse of the banking system. In the banking system, you have to explain how rich you are, and then they give you money. And their rule is, the more you have, the more you can get. So we reversed the entire banking system. Today, almost half the population of the entire world is deprived from the banking services. We wanted to fill that. So it's not impossible to do that. So the whole thing began because I tried to do something in a way I thought it will be a solution for the people to stay away from the loan sharks. Now that became a challenge to the entire banking system, because most of the problem we created in the world is because of the banking system. Take the case of wealth concentration. All the wealth of the world is concentrated in few hands. 99% of the wealth of the world is owned by 1% of the population. If you reverse it, 99% of the population of the world own only 1% of the wealth of the world.